This is Professor Antonio S. Marahas, and this is Advanced Digital Technique. Okay, so let's solve this particular map. No? We're still in the three variable map. Okay? So the first one is this particular condition. So how do we obtain the simplified logical circuit for this particular map? Again, so what will be our grouping? 8, 4, 2, 1. So since there is no 8 adjacent cells, that means that we go to 4 adjacent cells. So let's try to find 4 adjacent cells. Walay 4 adjacent cells. Now, here we have 3 adjacent cells, but then wala po 3 adjacent cells. Again, the grouping will be 8, 4, 2, 1. Okay? So since there's no 4, we go to 2 adjacent cells. What are these 2 adjacent cells? The first one is these 2 cells here. They are adjacent. So we group them as 1. Now, this one here, a cell which is adjacent to this cell here. So even if, again, this cell here is already grouped, we can use this to maximize the grouping of our cell. So this one here can be grouped into this particular cell. Okay? Then, is there other 2 adjacent cells? This one here and this one here are not adjacent. Okay? So, they cannot be grouped as 1. So, since wala na 2 adjacent cells, this one here belongs to a single group. So, what will be our equation? So, for this particular group, this belongs to A bar, C bar. Okay? 2 adjacent cells combines to yield a 2 variable term. And this one here belongs to B, C bar. B, C bar. Intersection of B and C bar. And then this one here belongs to A, B bar, and C. So that will be our equation. So generally, our final equation will be A bar, C bar, plus B, C bar, plus A, B bar, C is equal to X. Okay, so that will be our logical equation. And what will be our logical circuit? So we need how many AND gates? 1, 2, 3 AND gates. 1, 2, 3 AND gates. So you have A bar, C bar, A bar, C bar. So you have C, I mean. Then you have B, C bar, B, C bar. You have B, C, and then A, B bar, C. So you have A, B, C, and then all of these AND gates are being ORed together. So you draw an OR gate. That is your X. That will be our logical circuit equivalent. Okay? How about for the other problem here? Okay, again, we find the grouping 8, 4, 2, 1. There's no 8 adjacent cells. We go to 4 adjacent cells. This one here is 4 adjacent cells in line. Okay, that is in line. And then we have here no more 4 adjacent cells, so we go now to 2 adjacent cells. Now this cell here, the remaining cell which has not been grouped, is adjacent to another cell, this one here. So we make use of this cell here to be grouped into this particular cell to maximize our grouping. Okay, so this one here belongs to what? C bar. Whereas this one here belongs to A bar B. So you have A bar B. So the final equation will be C bar plus A bar B is equal to X. Okay? So pwede ma-interchange. Pwede A bar B plus C bar is equal to X. It's the same equation. So what will be our logical circuit equivalent? So you have A bar B, and this is being ORed to C complement. That will be your X. Okay? Then, the last one will be what? This one. So, the question here is there a 4 adjacent cell? Okay, I think there is none. So, we go to 2 adjacent cell. Okay? So, this one here and this one here are adjacent. So, we group them as 1. Again, this one here is not adjacent to this one because it is blank here. So, this one here is adjacent to this one since this one here is not yet grouped. So, we make use of this cell and this cell to be grouped together. Okay? Is there any other 2 adjacent cells na pagyapon, no? So, this one. This is not yet grouped, but it is adjacent to this particular cell. Okay? So, nganong adjacent sila? Because when you fold these 2 sides here, this one here and this one here becomes adjacent. So, we group them as 1. Okay? And then this one here is not adjacent to this one, so this is individually grouped 1. So what will be our equation? For this particular group, this group belongs to A and at the same time belongs to C bar. Okay? And this one here, this one and this one belongs to B bar, okay, and C bar, okay, and then this group here belongs to A and B bar. So that will be our equation. So the final will be A C bar plus B bar C bar plus A B bar. Oh, by the way, we still have this one. So this belongs to A bar and then belongs to B and belongs to C. Okay, so you have this one here plus A bar B C is equal to X. So what will be our logical equation? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 AND gates. Then you have A C bar, then B bar C bar, and then you have A B bar, then you have A bar B C. And these AND gates are being ORed together. So we draw an OR gate. This is our X. So this will be our simplified logical circuit.